Hello, Mr. Hausler here. So this video is for Chapter 7, Math 8 class. Chapter 7, Slope and Association. You can use this video to help you prep for the test. One of the EOs on the test will be EO 12, Identifying Association, using scatter plot, line of best fit, two-way tables, circle graphs. Just recognizing two inputs and outputs are associated to each other. So with the following situations, decide whether there would be a positive, negative, or no correlation between the two variables. Person's height compared to the amount of video games they own. Positive, negative, or none? None would be the answer. There's no relationship happening there. Height of a tree compared to the age of the tree. So the height of that tree as the tree gets older is going to be a positive correlation. The amount of money owed on a loan compared to the amount of money spent towards paying off that loan. So whatever I owe that on that loan and then I'm paying it off, that's actually going to decrease it. So that's going to be a negative correlation. The amount of time training for the mile compared to the time it takes that person to run a mile. So the more I train, the lower my time is going to become on that mile because I'm going to become faster. So that's a negative correlation there. All right, I'm going to scroll down and do scatter plot. So scatter plot. This is going to help us make associations as well. We'll look at a scatter plot and we'll look for a line of best fit, and then if we have a line of best fit, we're going to make an equation. So I have to do 1, 2, 3 commands in this example. So I'm going to look at number of days versus time in seconds. Not really telling me what the two things I'm comparing, other than days and time. So I will have days on the bottom. I got plenty of tick marks just to count by ones here. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, you can always fast forward when I'm building these graphs if you don't want to wait for me to build them. But time and days. Okay, and then this one is time and seconds. Okay, so seconds here, I don't know what they're practicing or what's going on with these times. Looks like the times are getting smaller and smaller, so maybe they're improving on something and trying to speed up their time. Every day that goes by, it gets faster. But we have seconds here. I need to get all the way up to 300. So I have these tick marks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 tick marks to get to 300. I'm personally just going to go ahead and count by 50s. Good enough. Hit the 300 mark. I don't have to go all the way up through the graph. So scatter plot now. All right, so I'm going to have to put these on the grid. So 1 to 300, 1 to 300, 2 and 270. It's not quite halfway between there because that would be 275. 3 to 265, 3 to 265. A little bit below. Okay, and then 4 to 250, 5 to 235, and 6 to 245. So kind of as a general trend, that's our scatter plot, that's done. I can now use that general trend to make a line of best fit. That is my line of best fit. I see my y-intercept is a little bit above 300, so I'm going to continue this graph. 350. That way I can kind of see it's going through at about 325. So I have 0, 325. Okay? That's going to help me with my equation for line of best fit, actually. So I do have to write, I need some movement in here. Oh, you guys can see. Lights went out on me. Sorry. Equation for line of best fit, y equals mx plus b. Okay, if I have that, y equals mx plus b, my B is my y-intercept, which I just established to be 325. So y equals mx plus b. I'm going to find that slope by doing delta y over delta x. I'm going to need a second coordinate point. I already have one coordinate point. I need two coordinate points so I can find the change in the y value over the change in the x value. So I'm going to use one that's actually crossing through a lattice point. It looks like right here. At 4, 250. So I can use that to find my change in y values. My numerator would be my change in y values. So the y value is going from 325 down to 250. So I can get a calculator, I can subtract that. That is going down 75. And then my change in x values, okay, it's going to go from a 0 to a 4. That went up 4. If possible, I would reduce that, but it's not. So I'm just going to go ahead and just put that in for my m value. Y equals negative 75 over 4x plus 325. That is my equation of line of best fit. I am now done with that.